Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my mom. You're 102.
That's close. Look, I refreshed my hair color hastily this morning, and I only had one glove. And I think more of the hair color stuck on my fingers than it actually stuck in my hair. You know I'm not going to watch that while I'm driving, right? I'm just not gonna. We are on our way to get birthday pedicures with my mother. And then we have more coffee because it's my birthday and I get one for free.
That was nice.
Thank you. Rabbit hole over here.
So I don't look what I found.
I'm not going to watch it while I'm
I'll show
driving.
you later.
That's a great idea. So, how are you? North Carolina.
That's a new one.
I know. Is it a new one though?
Yeah.
I think I've seen First in Flight before.
Maybe.
So for today's content, oh, that's a pretty bird. Look at his little wing patches on his his shoulder. That black bird, you see the little
yellow
orange?
bits?
It's like the Oriole. When he flies, did you see that? It was like.
Our nail place.
So I thought today's content will be things I've learned in my older years, because today marks my 43rd trip around the sun.
Why can't I say it like that?
Because it seems odd to think of it like that. Like,
It does seem very odd to think about it.
it seems small in that regard.
It does seem
like
very
it's only
small.
been 43 times that I've circled the sun.
It's only been 13 times that I've circled the sun.
It's hardly any circles at all. Yeah,
What have you learned?
I have learned a lot.
What did you learn when you...
Okay. I have learned in my years to recognizing even at, God, I can't even.
I guess you did not learn to talk whenever you were
I
two.
forgot.
I
I don't know either. It's fine. I don't really fall into these whole TikTok trends. Montana? Where? At the end?
Next to the end.
Oh, Montana. I looked at that and I saw Arizona because blindness and rain. To circle back to the advice I was talking about and things I have learned in my old years. If they ain't paying your bills, don't give them no mind. Which basically means if you're not working for them, then who cares? And I know when you're young, it's really hard to have that attitude, because when you're young, you're self-conscious, you're worried about what others think. But don't worry, because it won't affect you moving forward. It just might affect you here, but that's because you're worried about it. If you don't worry about it, then it won't affect you here. And I promise those people who are making judgments and being hateful, all this energy they're putting on you doesn't have to touch you unless you let it. Don't let it. Right?
That is our TED Talk for today.
The more you know. So that's one thing. And I was there in my 20s. I worried. When I was a teenager, I worried what others thought. There was a time when I was in high school where I didn't worry, but I didn't worry about everybody, but I worried about my group or this certain group, and I wanted to. And then I was like, you know what? Who cares? And I tried to be more honest to who I am, and because that's what mattered moving forward was me, because I was me. They weren't me. They weren't making my life choices. They weren't walking in my shoes, paying my bills, right? But I was, so I was going to make the choices that made my life better. And in making my life better, I tried to affect others positively by not being an asshole to them. Beep, I'm going to beep that out.
Without being a beep.
Without being a beep to them, because that negative energy, it makes you almost feel sorry for the person who feels so compelled to spit their poison on others. Maybe they're just so full of their own vileness that they have to get rid of some by spitting it on others. And I wonder what their life must be like. They must wake up with so much insecurity and so much hate and so much anger that they just have to spew it forward. And that's unfortunate for them. But you don't have to let it touch you. You can choose to just let it roll. You can choose to let it soak in, and then it hurts you.
Like a
And why?
sponge, but then you squeeze it out because you don't care.
Yeah, or just don't even, like, only absorb
Be
what's
a
going to
rock
be
and
helpful.
don't absorb anything.
Or just, like, recognize that their hate doesn't make life true. Like, what they say doesn't make it true just because they say it. And if it is true and you don't like it, then do something. I don't know, like, do something to fix it. You don't have to let other people's perceptions of you be real to who you are. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Red's cool.
Do what makes you happy. Do what makes your heart sing, because it's your heart, dang it. It's not theirs. And forget about the haters. Haters gonna hate. 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 Hate.
Shaker's gonna fake.
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 Fake. Shake.
Shake.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
That was supposed to be my last shake it off.
Go ahead.
Shake it off.
The older you get, the fewer fucks you give.
The freebies.
And that's a true statement. The older I've gotten, the more I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna move on with my day and not be touched by it. So. And that's a thing. And I think the older I get, the more and more I'm like, whatever, I don't care. So another thing I've learned that has been very valuable is that I don't need to get over it.
Water splash.
Is that
I didn't know I was riding a water ride today.
it's
Windows down.
luge. Okay. It's a long run. Whee! Okay, so anyway, it's never too late to do the thing. It's too late when you're dead. Okay? If it's gonna make you happy, if it's something new, just try it. You know? What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it, you don't do it anymore. But it's never too late to start something new or try something new. For example, I didn't start doing like really hard fitness training with my chicken dance, with my martial arts and my running until I was like 36, 37. Like, I was almost 40 when I started jiu-jitsu. You just do it. I don't want to have, yeah, I know, is regret. I don't want to look back and go, oh man, I wished I would have done this. Because there may come a time when it's harder. You know, I don't want to regret not doing something. I want to do it when the opportunity presents itself, or I make the opportunity present itself. I find the opportunity and I do it. I just don't want to regret things. Regret is no fun, you know? Try it, do it. Either you like it or you don't like it, you know? And just also be who you want to be. There's not a certain way. There's no rules to who you should be or how you're supposed to be. You rule yourself. You make your own rules. You change your own rules. You know? Don't worry about supposed to's. Be happy. See, be happy. Be happy. I think I have been most comfortable in teaching when I learned to just be myself in the classroom. Do what I'm supposed to do my job, but be myself. And I really enjoy it so much more when I can just be my goofy, weird, flawed, sometimes incorrect or not knowing self. You know, it's no fun to have to worry about this rule, that rule, and what if they see who I really am? Well, good. I'm okay with who I really am. And she's hungry. She's eating the bag. Okay, we gotta go back.